And dear students, as in our previous video, we know that in the Rattrap, the peddler who was tempted towards the crofter's money and found himself caught in a critical situation. But Adela with Manson helped him to come out that situation. So in the way we can say the essential goodness of human being can be awakened by love, compassion, understanding. Now let's move to the text to know the story how Adela helps peddler to come out from that critical situation, from that rat trap by giving her love, compassion and understanding of his situation. Let's move to the text.
So, dear student, in our last video, we read that Iron Master sent his daughter in the mill to invite peddler at his home, as he misunderstood that peddler as one of his friend. So Adela went to the mill and invited peddler to her house. And when peddler came to the house, Adela observed his activities, and by observing she noticed that he is afraid, he has stolen something, or he has escaped from jail. She noticed that the attitude, the behavior, the gesture of the peddler is like that he has stolen something, or just like he has escaped from a prison. His behavior is like that. And she said, "I'm sorry, Captain, that you are having a hard time. Please stay with us over Christmas Eve. You will be allowed to leave us just freely as you came. It never occurred to me that you would bother with me yourself. I will come at once." Her friendly manner gave confidence to Rattrap peddler. So, Adela Wilmanson very politely she said to the peddler, and she addressed her as a captain. And she said to the peddler, "Oh Captain, I am very sorry on your hard time, as you are suffering with a hard time. But I am here to invite you. At least you come and stay with us for a Christmas Eve. And we don't hurt you, we don't feel you in comfort. As you want that much comfortably, you can stay with us at least for a Christmas Eve. You are very free to leave us as on your wish." So the peddler said, "Actually, I don't want to bother you for myself, and if I realize it's okay, then I'll come at once." So, the nature, the behavior of Adela Wilmanson gave confidence to the peddler that sometime he is thinking ki it's okay, just now I accept her invitation to move her house. The stranger was now truly clean and well dressed. The valet had bathed him, cut his hair, and shaved him. He was dressed in good looking clothes of the ironmaster. And now, when Adela invited the peddler, at last with the good behavior, with the confidence of Adela, peddler accepted her invitation and he went to her house. When he went to the house, first of all he was bathed, and he has offered the dress of ironmaster. When he well dressed and bathed and shaved, cut his hair, then he become a gentle person, and his appearance is also visible, his face is properly visible. So when he that time he was looking very good, and he wore ironmaster cloth. And when ironmaster saw him after bath, after cleaning, after dressing up, then he thought, "I might have made a mistake. I might have made a mistake, means I misunderstood the identity of a person. So the iron master said to the peddler, "What you did was not quite honest. The whole world is a big rat trap, Mr. Ironmaster. One day you will get caught in the trap." So, when the Iron Master understand कि I was done mistake in the night at that day, he said to the peddler, "This is not quite honest what you have done. If I misunderstand to recognize you to your identity, so it is your duty कि you have to told me कि that I'm not your friend, I'm a peddler, I'm a vagabond, I'm a rat trap seller. This is not honest on your part." So the peddler, when Ironmaster said all these things to the peddler, at that peddler replied to the Ironmaster, "Listen, Mr. Ironmaster, actually this whole world is a big rat trap, and every person is get tempted and at last trapped into the rat trap. So Iron Master, you one day also be caught in the trap." So how he caught in the trap? As Iron Master invited him, he was in a very poor condition, he was in the mill at the night, he was very hungry. So he feel that if a person misunderstood as his friend, so why not to take the advantage of this person, of this invitation, and go to that place. Maybe that person help me or give some money, so that will help me in future. So these types of temptation, again this type of offer pays a role of bait for the peddler. He invited me, maybe he helped me, maybe he gave me money to see my poor condition. So these things again play the role of bait. And bait means what? After seeing the bait, every rat or every human being is tempted, and after tempting, the people rush towards the bait, and bait means the signal to trap in the rat trap. Same happens to the peddler. Once the peddler chasing the bait of the invitation, here he again caught, he again trapped in the rat trap of the house, in the rat trap of the Iron Master's house. And now he walks alone the whole year, always afraid of being arrested. He is not welcome anywhere. I would like him to enjoy a day, just one day the whole year. So the Iron Master instructed her daughter, "Now, Edla, this is not the person whom I understood. He is not my friend. He misunderstood me. He is a wrong guy. He is a wrong person. So let him out of the house." Now Edla will Manson requested to her father, "Father, as we invited him for the Christmas celebration, so he walks alone the whole year, and he was very afraid being arrested. He is not welcome anywhere. He is a peddler, he is a vagabond, he is a tramp. He nowhere welcome. At least throughout the year, at least in the whole year, he is not accepted anywhere. He is not get respect or welcome anywhere. So at least one day in a whole year, we have a chance to offer him at least one day to enjoy. We ought not chase away a human being. We ask him to come. We promise Christmas cheer." And this time, this is not our ethic, that first we invited this person for the Christmas celebration, for the Christmas cheer, and now I just kick out this person. So this is not the human being's behavior, human being nature. At least as we promised him for the Christmas celebration, so for that Christmas, at least for one day, he has to stay at our house. I only hope you won't have to regret this. Then the Iron Master told to her daughter, "It's okay. If you are wishing to stay this person at your home for the Christmas Eve, for the Christmas celebration, then it's okay. But I just warn you, be aware. I just want one thing, that you don't regret on your decision to invite this person, to make him stay at your home. I don't want that you may regret in future for your decision. The suit is a Christmas present. You can spend next Christmas Eve here and rest in peace. You are welcome back again. So, Edla make her father ready for that person, for that peddler to stay for the Christmas celebration. And after that eve, after that celebration, that suit, that dress which the peddler wore of Iron Master, that dress was given to the Iron Master as a Christmas gift, as a Christmas present to the peddler from Edla Wilmanson. And Vedla Wilmanson also offered him and promised him कि at least if you wish, you can come here at every Christmas to celebrate. And at the end, when he was going to move from the house after the celebration, he left a letter. He sent a letter. He left a letter for Edla Wilmanson. In that letter, Peddler wrote, "Honored and noble miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was captain, I want to be nice to you in return, as if I was a real captain. I was a real captain, for I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief. But you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside, who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers. The Rattrap is a Christmas present from a rat who would have been caught in this world's rat trap if he had not raised to captain, because in that way he got power to clear himself. Written with friendship and high regard, Captain Von Safley." So, here through this letter, at the time of leaving the house of Edla Wilmanson, the peddler left a letter for Edla. That was the letter of regression, and that is a letter of a change personality, a change man. As in the beginning, I told you through the chapter, the writer actually want to give you the lesson कि the goodness of human being can be awakened by showing compassion, love, affection towards a human. So in that way, any human, any the nature of human being is goodness, so that goodness can be awakened by your love, compassion, and showing your affection towards that person. That Edla Wilmanson shown towards the peddler कि as her father is not ready to accept him as his guest when he knew कि he was not his friend, but Edla requested to her father कि no, we invited him, so this is our duty, we promised him for the Christmas Eve. And this peddler, this vagabond, this poor person, for the whole year he doesn't get any kind of respect, welcome, happiness. So at least in a year, at least we have to offer him a day of happiness. And at last he agreed, his father, her father. So here that peddler who has stolen the money, that peddler who was very pessimistic about the life, that peddler become optimistic after the good behavior of peddler Edla. So he written in the letter कि Edla, as you understood me as one of the captain, as the friend of your father, so I don't want to embarrass you that you have welcomed a thief on that Christmas, as you invited a captain. So I behave like a captain, and I'm writing you that I'm giving you a Christmas present, that is a rat trap, that is a rat trap from a rat trap seller, and please hand over the amount which I stolen from the crofter who hanging that pouch of money in at the window frame as a bait for the poor wanderer, as a bait for a poor person. So this Christmas present, this Rattrap is your Christmas present, and you make me feel the real value of human being. You make me feel the what the meaning of love and compassion. So for your behavior, by taking your love, by taking your affection, by taking your care, I have a confidence to make clear myself. So, in that letter, the peddler regret on his work, and he left the house as a changed personality. I hope you well understand the chapter.